Hi everyone, I am Mostafa so of Civil 808. We are now in Civil 808 office in Tehran, Iran. Nice to meet you, Mr. Umar.
Hi.
And welcome to our country, Iran.
Thank you.
Can you tell to our audience about your resume in Bim Food?
Well, in 2000 started, I focused on Bim. I found some softwares, and even before 2010 I had a concept in my mind that we should have something like this, which could like from 3D we could create some things, we could feed some data, and I have been trying to do all these things even before knowing Revit and all these things. No? So in 2010 I came across with the Revit and its other products. So it just clicked my mind. I thought to focus on all these things because I realized that this is gonna be a future of that one. So from that day I started learning all the BIM enabled softwares, plus the BIM management systems, different countries, standards and all these things. So from 2010 to 2016 I have been teaching Revit and BIM and also studying them. I have been trained many government organizations, many private organizations, and this circle is still going on. So in end of 2016 someone referred me on Qatar metro project. So in 2007, end of 2007, I went to Qatar, where I handled like 4 metro stations and 1 stadium project. It was about MEP BIM project. Here I worked as a BIM modeler, as well as we used to do coordination with the site people and BIM coordination and all these things. So actually it was a real BIM project, not only Revit one. It was a real project. So after that I heard about another vacancy and I applied there. They interviewed me and there I was hired as a BIM manager. So from Pakistan I was the first guy who taken up as a BIM manager from Pakistan in Qatar. Even now, even in UAE, from the Pakistan I am the only one who has taken up as a BIM manager. So then I came to UAE. I saw that same metros are going on here with the same level of details and all these things. So then I decided to take a chance here. So then I left that job, the Qatar job, and then I came up here. So in like it took 2-3 months to get the job, and by chance I got the job which related to the Expolink project. So that's how I got entered into it. So but as per the comparison of Qatar metro and this metro, here I found a lot more complications. Here we have real and very complicated BIM standards we are being followed here. So I have learned many things here, and also beside this I have founded a BIM council in Pakistan. So my purpose is to create this BIM council is to generate awareness for the BIM for the Pakistani people, so that they could save some amount from the projects and could spend to the other projects to control the poverty and all these things. So from like 4 to 5 years I am spreading awareness of BIM in Pakistan. So this was the purpose of the BIM council, and still we are working for it. Now we are going to develop some local type of standards. So now I'm working for it as well. So meanwhile I created also to generate an awareness, I created the world's first video based platform for the BIM only, to attract the people who are interested in BIM. So they could have one platform where they could find all the video related materials on one place. So I'm working on it as well, so but it will take some time because it's a big project. And now also in UAE as well as working on this project, I am also teaching as an individually, plus we are training the other companies as well. Many companies comes to us to get the training, so we help them to put on the Bim projects. We help them to understand all this Bim and all these other softwares. So this is
what's the importance of Bim in AEC industry?
Well, the importance of Bim is very significant. Well, like in UAE Expolink case study, it shows that RTA already saved 12% and plus 17% from the life cycle project and 12% from the maintenance cost. And this is their target for 3 years, and they are already achieving this one. So you can guess an idea. So they thought about it, they implement it, and they got it.
What's your about your website, Bim Mania? When did you start your website?
I started Bim Mania around 3.5 years ago.
What's your purpose? What's your mission?
Mission is the same, to generate awareness. Before, mission was to generate awareness only in Pakistan. Now mission is to generate awareness in the world. So now mission is bigger, but it is the same.
What's your idea about means of Bim? Bim is a software or not?
Obviously, Bim is not a software. Software helps us to achieve Bim goals, but Bim is a lot more big things. In the Bim goals, for example, we have 50 Bim goals. So Revit can help us to achieve, for example, 10 or something like this. So it is necessary. Revit is not necessary. Software and hardware technologies are necessary to achieve Bim goals. But only Revit, even without Revit, we can do Bim project. So this is to remove understanding that Revit is not a Bim, but it is used to achieve Bim goals. So this is it.
Which softwares do you use for Bim?
There are many softwares, but now as Autodesk has become the industry standard, because they have many users, they have many resources, learning resources and all these things, and Autodesk marketing is also very big. They are everywhere in the world. They capture all big projects. So that's why Revit is being used as a primary software. With others like Tekla, you have ArchiCAD Allplan, you have Civil 3D, you have Navis, you have Synchro Pro. So you have many softwares being used in one project. So to achieve Bim goals, we need many softwares and many hardwares. Not only one software, it is not enough.
What's your notice to our engineers? How can they learn about Bim?
How can they learn about Bim? Right now, I think the situation is same everywhere. There are a lot of confusions about Bim, like Revit is Bim, software is Bim, 3D is Bim. These are the myths going on in the market almost everywhere. Almost every country, especially in third world countries. So same type of situation I have seen here. Same type of situation I have seen in Pakistan. Same type of situation I have seen in GCC. So only right now I think only multinational companies basically understand how to use Bim for their own benefits, but others are not. They are not in that stage. There are many reasons for that.
Can you tell us about some big projects in UAE that they work with Bim field?
In UAE right now the biggest projects are these Expo Arena and these Metro. The Expo 2020 preparations, these are the big constructions going on in UAE, and they are all Bim. So these are the mega projects right now going on in UAE, and they are all Bim, real Bim.
Can I ask you a question? I should ask you before. What's your definition of Bim in mind?
Bim is a standardized process and plus a management system. This is called a Bim, and to achieve this, all these things, you need technologies, software technologies, hardware technologies, and all.
Which hardware technologies we need?
Hardware technologies it's all about specifications of which type of systems you are using, laptops or computers, plus VR technologies, AR technologies, 3D scanning technologies, 3D printing technologies, hologram technologies.
Have we an international standard for Bim for all of countries or not?
Sorry?
Have we an international standards code for Bim?
Actually, there are not a standard type of codes, but in many projects they are using British standards. So actually, I think
draft.
Huh?
Yes, I think it's draft.
No. It is now on a very advanced stage. So also this Expolink and Qatar Metro, they are also on British standards. So they are very complex. If you see the documents, you will understand this. This is a very complex codification, and all mega big Bim projects, mostly of them, they are using like British standards.
Okay. For my last question, how was your class in Tehran? Are you agree with Iranians experts in Bim or not?
It was very good class. They were very energetic about the Bim, and they had many questions, and they wanted to learn many things about Bim. So it was a good class, and they have a potential to learn all these things, to implement this. They have courage, everything they have, they can go through.
Thank you for accepting my invitation and come to you.
Thank you.
به نام خدا، مهدی رضایی هستم.
محمد شاه نظری هستم.
فرزانه قدیزاده هستم.
سید حسین امام زاده هستم.
محمد صنایع پسند هستم.
سلام و عرض ادب و تشکر از همه بچه‌هایی که تو این چند روز این برنامه رو برای ما ترتیب دادن. فرزانه قدیزاده هستم، دانشجوی دکترای مهندسی عمران گرایش مدیریت ساخت.
من ارشد سازی دارم، لیسانسم عمران بوده و گرایش در واقع ارشدم سازه بوده.
من دانشجوی دکترا هستم در رشته مکانیک خاکوپه، یکی از گرایشات مهندسی عمران هستش.
کارشناسی ارشد معماری دارم و چند ساله است که تو این حوزه دارم فعالیت میکنم.
با تجربه اینکه کلا BIM توی خب دنیا داره در حال پیشرفته و یه بحث خیلی جدید میتونه باشه به نوعی، البته خب پیشینه خیلی قدیمی داره ولی خب کلا بحث جدیدیه و اعمال شدن اون توی در واقع پروژه های ساختمانی یه بحث جدیدیه. خب حدوداً یک سال و نیم هست که من در واقع به این موضوع علاقه‌مند شدم و خب قصد مهاجرت هم دارم به کشور دیگه و بابت همین موضوع تحقیق کردم، دیدم توی این کشور هم خودمون هم کشور دیگه در واقع این بیم خیلی بحث جدیدیه و جای کار زیاد داره و همین که کانسپتش، همین که در واقع کارهایی که اعمال کردن اون توی پروژه خیلی مهمه و خب علاقه‌مند شدم و تصمیم گرفتم تو این دوره شرکت کنم.
من به واسطه رشتم وارد معماری شد، به واسطه رشتم وارد بحث سه‌بعدی یا اینجور چیزا شدم، ریویتو یاد گرفتم. بعد از خود نرم افزارش خوشم اومد، حرفه‌ای یادش گرفتم، الان تدریسش میکنم و بعد که خود ریویتو باهاش آشنا شدم به این رسیدم که بیمی هست و بهش علاقه من شدم و اومدم دنبالش.
داستان تقریبا یک سال گذشته شروع شد. اولین کنفرانس بیم که تو تهران تو مرکز تحقیقات ساختمان مسکن برگزار شده بود، تو اونجا شرکت کردم و علاقه‌مند شدم به حالا مبحث بیم.
در واقع من بیم رو از طریق اساتیدم آشنا شدم و تز دکترام زمینش در خصوص بیم و تاثیرش در ساختمان ها هست.
در چند تا از پروژه هایی که حالا در ایران هم همکاری میکردم تا یه حدی این موضوع در واقع در موردش صحبت شده بود، منتها از لحاظ عملی کردن در پروژه ها در حد ساخت یک مدل 3D بود و جنبه‌های دیگه‌اش خیلی در واقع ازش استفاده نشده بود.
این دوره در واقع توسط آقای عمر در واقع برگزار شد. در واقع ایشون قرار شد این دوره رو پرزنت کنن و خب ایشون سابقه در واقع اجرایی در پروژه دارن در زمینه بیم. خب خیلی خوب بود و من علاقه‌مند شدم که تو این دوره شرکت کنم و از تجربه ایشون استفاده کنم.
دوره خوبی بود، دوره‌ای که برگزار شد. از اطلاعات کلی و حالا اون مباحثی که بگذریم، اطلاعاتی که داده شد و سطح کاری که انجام شده بود تو پروژه اکسپولینک دوبه که ایشون یکی از بیم منیجرهای یکی از اون حالا شرکت‌های فرعی بودن.
اول که باید تشکر کنم از در واقع سیویل 808 که در واقع این فرصت رو برای ما در واقع فراهم کرد توی تهران که این دوره برگزار شه و اینکه مطالب به چه صورت بود که مطالب خیلی عالی بود. یعنی ما واقعاً اصلا انتظاری رو نداشتیم که به این صورت باشه. خیلی خوب بود. از پایه در واقع BIM توضیح دادن، به صورت خیلی عملی توضیح دادن و رسیدن در واقع به قسمتی که پروژه‌ای بود که در واقع ایشون بیم منیجر بودن توی اون پروژه و تجربیات خودشون رو یک سری تجربیات رو در واقع در اختیار ما گذاشتن. یه سری در واقع داکیومنت ها بود که توی اون پروژه بود و استفاده کرده بودن و خب خیلی مهمه. ما واقعا همچین چیزی اصلا تا حالا ندیده بودیم و توی اینترنت هم اصلا قابل سرچ و پیدا شدن نیست.
مطالب کاملا به روز و جدید بود و نوع بیان مطالب به نحوی بود که به اصطلاح کاربردی بود و خیلی مناسب بود و من راضی هستم. خیلی ممنون از برگزار کننده های این دوره.
کیفیت دوره به نظر من میتونم بگم خیلی خوب بوده. تعریفی که از بیم داشتن تعریف واقعی بوده و اون اشتباهات رایجی رو هم که چه در ایران و یا در خارج از ایران هم تصوراتی که از بیم دارن رو ایشون برای من اصلاح کردن و خوشحالم از این که با این دید درست باهاش آشنا شدم.
خود این دوره رو به نظر من خیلی مفید بود، خیلی خوب بود واقعا. کیفیت مطالب هم بسیار خوب بود چون که در مورد بیم خیلی اطلاعات منسجم و منظم مثلا تو ایران ما نداریم و هر کسی یه چیزی میگه، هر کسی یه تعریفی داره، هر کسی بسته به تجربهش یه مبحثی ها ارائه میده. ایشون خیلی جامع، کامل، مختصر و مفید به نظر من این مفهوم رو توضیح دادن. خیلی کلیدی بود و به نظرم خیلی دوره جامع و خوبی بود.
به نظر من مؤسسه 808 میشه گفتش که وسواس خاصی رو در انتخاب استادشون به خرج دادن که خیلی ازشون ممنونم، چون ایشون میتونم بگم به صورت کاملا حرفه‌ای هم از جهت آکادمیک برای ما توضیح دادن و هم پروژه هایی که مال اکسپو 2020 دبی هست رو توضیح دادن که خیلی عالی بود و من استفاده کردم.
ممنون از مؤسسه سیویل 808 که این امکان فراهم کردن. خیلی متشکرم.
Hi, this is Umar and right now I am in Tehran regarding a webinar with title Steps Toward Successful BIM Implementation in the Project. And with me we have Mr. Mushtaba, the host of the webinar. So I would like to ask some question from Mr. Mushtaba. Mr. Mushtaba, kindly tell me something about you and about your organization.
Hi, I am Mushtaba Asghari, CEO of ED808 Iranian organization, and that we are doing some knowledge course for Bim engineering around the world. So thanks for you for accepting my invitation and coming to Iran for this seminar and webinar.
Okay, kindly tell me about your organization goals and mission statement, something like this.
We once grew all of engineers from around the world in AEC industry. So we find some problems and we want to solve the problems. For example, we find that in AEC in this industry, Bim field is a major trend, and we have started to holding some educational courses, online, face-to-face webinars, seminars, and other things, and recorded videos and other contents for engineers.
So, do you think Bim can benefit Irani engineers and Iranian AEC industry?
Absolutely, yes. We need grow our experience in Bim field. We need international experiences in this field, and as you know that we have lots of projects in Iran in Bim field, but we know international experiences to complete our knowledge in this new
so you wanted to add some international experience and expertise in the AEC industry?
Yes, of course.
So why did you choose me for the webinar? As you can see in the world there are many.
I heard lots of things about you. I searched and I found that you're an expert in Bim field, and fortunately you'll be near of us, and I watched your experiences from lots of projects in Pakistan, UAE, Qatar, and all of other countries. So I decided to invite you and share your experience to our engineers.
So right now, as you know, the webinar is now over, and I wanted to know about your reviews, your feedback. Is everything going well?
Yes, our attendance in your course, all of them were very agree with your training course and with your knowledge. They said to me that we can grow, we can expand some training course like this with you in Tehran, and we are very glad to invite you in Tehran, and we want to ask some other requests for you in other times to come to Iran and have some other courses like this in here.
Oh, okay, thank you, Mr. Mushtaba, for considering me for this webinar and to giving me the chance to share my knowledge with Iranian engineers and within our Iranian AEC industry. But I'm very glad and I'm very thankful to you. So hope to see you soon again.
Thank you.